And welcome to Kentucky Brew Reviews. I am Special K.
And I'm Radar. And today we have Carson's Brewery, the Harlot. It's a honey blonde ale. It's 4% alcohol by volume and it's 12, count them, IBUs. Finish opening it.
I'm trying to see where it's brewed at. I can't read the tiny. Can you see what state that is? In very, very tiny font.
Pour it and then I'll look at it. Yeah. Anyways, honey blonde ale is a very, very good style of beer. It's very smooth. I like it for its smoothness, personally.
This one is only
killability.
12%.
Ooh, that's...
Or 12 IBUs.
That's dark. You know, for honey blonde ale. Anyways, I guess I'm thinking of blonde ale. Honey blonde ale, it makes sense that it's a bit darker. Yes.
Very cloudy. It's got some little swirlies in there.
And look at that. It looks like honey.
Carbonation is light. Head is slightly off-white.
Yeah, that's too small to actually read. Yeah.
It smells really good. It smells like a little bit like apple juice. I'm not gonna lie.
It does smell a little bit like apple juice, like a little bit of a spiced apple juice thing going on.
Maybe a honey crisp apple specifically.
It doesn't really strike me as a very beery smell. It doesn't smell...
It doesn't smell like beer at all. Yeah, this does not smell like beer.
This smells like a cider.
It does. Shall we? It reminds me of a cider at the beginning. And then it goes into a beer.
Like I say, blonde ale, killability.
Super drinkable.
Like, very drinkable.
Up front, it almost is a little, almost appley. Like, reminds me of like a cider apple juice up front.
Kind of appley.
But then you get a little tiny bit of hoppiness and a little bit of that honey, and then malty at the end there. Yeah, it's really drinkable.
Yeah, there's almost not a sort of a prickliness from the carbonation. Like, it almost seems like it's not carbonated.
Sometimes I feel like anything with honey in it, some of the ales and other beers with honey in it, they put too much in it, and it's either overly sweet or it's too, the honey flavor is too prominent. This is very subtle. Indiana. I just saw it on the side of the can. Evansville.
Evansville.
That's probably why we can get it here.
Probably. But yeah, it's very, very drinkable, but it doesn't really taste like beer. Like, there's a beer taste, but you gotta look for it.
Yeah, I mean, it finishes malty, but other than that, it starts out like it really does remind me of a cider at the beginning. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's obviously drinkable. It's a little bit more there.
Yeah, I was just thinking that myself. Yeah, it's very, very drinkable. I don't know that I would call this. I mean, I suppose a honey blonde ale. It's.
I'd say it's a honey blonde ale. I'd say it is what it is.
I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, but it seems.
If it said apple honey blonde ale, then that would be different.
That would be.
Or honey crisp apple blonde ale. Yeah, it's very interesting.
You could tell me that this is a cider, and I would believe you. I would, without a doubt, you could hand me a pint of this at a bar and be like, try this new cider. And I'd be like, okay, sip. That's pretty good cider. It's kind of sweet.
It's not super sweet.
It's really subtle, though. It's almost like beer.
It does. It really does. I'm going to have to go ahead and give this a 6.5. That's all your sediment. That looks like a cider now. And now it looks like a cider.
I got to try this. Hang on. It's a little bit more beer-like, but it's still got a lot of cider characteristic to it.
Yeah, 6.5. Would I recommend it? Yeah, if you're looking for something light and refreshing during the summertime, absolutely. This is really good. It's really refreshing. Can't remember the price on this.
$2.
Probably got, yeah, not too bad.
I got it as a single for $2.
So, what about you, Red? What do you think?
I have to give this an average score of 5.5. It's good. Like, if it claimed to be I don't know, I guess I've never had a honey blonde ale, but I've had plenty of blonde ale. Maybe I just need to try more honey blonde ales, but this seems this seems like almost not beer. So if you buy this thinking it's going to be like blonde ale, then you've got an interesting night of drinking ahead of you. It's good, but a 5.5 because it's expensive and because it's not what it says it is on the can.
Alright, well, that's our episode. If there's something you would like to see on our channel, you can leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Special K.
And I am Radar. Thanks for watching.